Hey everybody, thank you for tuning in to ChannelBK. My name is Brian and welcome to a movie review, The Hateful Eight, eighth film by Quentin Tarantino, starring Samuel L. Jackson, Jason Leigh, and Kurt Russell. Cinema spoiler show. Maybe we'll divulge one or two little things, but for now, here's the normal review. Now, obviously, I went on the roadshow version. I'm really excited it opens a little wider, and I was excited because I wanted to support Quentin doing 70mm film, and also because I've been really getting into him lately. I've not really been the biggest fan of him until lately. Django was incredible. I loved Django, so I was really excited to see what he was going to do with this, and it was so unique, you know, the overture and the intermission, and I'm going to base this review off of my experience in terms of it being the roadshow version, not the normal version you see, because the intermission really is smack dabbed in a very important scene in the film. But overall, I really love this movie. And it's very interesting because I feel like I finally understand Quentin Tarantino as a filmmaker with this. Mainly with, there's a lot of build-up, there's a lot of setup, and there's a lot of great dialogue and conversation. And then it just goes nuts in the second half. And that's kind of what this film does. It's a mystery, it's a thriller. It's really only set in two locations, the Stagecoach and the Haberdashery. And there's a great cast of characters. Tim Roth is one of the characters in this. He's great. Damien Bichir is great. There's another actor that makes a surprise appearance that I thought he was pretty good for what he had. And Walton Goggins. Oh my God. He needs to be nominated for Best Supporting Actor. I know everyone's raving about Jason Leigh and all that sort of stuff, and I know she's nominated for the Golden Globe, I believe. Walton Goggins was incredible in this film, just as an actor, and as his character arc was just great. He plays the sheriff. But I mean, everyone else is great too. Kurt Russell has always been great. Samuel L. Jackson, obviously, in a Quentin Tarantino movie is always great. And it's just so interesting to see all these characters and their dynamics and sort of it being enclosed in this space. Now, obviously, a lot of people are going to be annoyed with the fact that it's shot in such a great way, and there's really not that much besides the Haberdashery and On the Road. I really don't mind that because it's still gorgeous. It looks great. You could see the film grain too. Like, that was really cool seeing it, and just the experience in general was great. But I mean, overall, the film itself is very different. It kind of harkens back to a lot of older Tarantino films, because I think with something like Bastards and Django, it had a different feel, and it kind of has the similar Tarantino vibe, but I think with something like Django and Bastards, it's a lot more, I think, kind of being a little bit over the top. This is a lot more quieter. I think it's a little bit more exciting and interesting in the past two films, whereas this, it's interesting, but it's very just like contained and reserved. And it's really interesting because you never know where it's going. It has a lot of great twists and turns, and again, the structure of it was really great. The soundtrack as well. This is the first film Tarantino does with a soundtrack, and I thought it was great, especially the overture that opens it up. I thought it was a great way to set the mood. And again, this film is so great split into two parts, and it has such a different effect. Now, if you see it the normal way, I don't know how that's going to be because you just get right back into it, so it's going to be kind of crazy. But really quick, I'm going to go to a couple little spoilers just so we can skip past this. I was very surprised kind of with the arc, like I said, of Walton Goggins' character sort of being this racist, and then he grows at least a little bit into someone who isn't, I guess, that much of a bigot to begin with. And someone like Bruce Dern, who, you know, they have that great relationship. And obviously, Channing Tatum shows up, as I said from earlier. I thought he was great in sort of the dynamic of them going to the Haberdashery and just taking it out and them disguising it as their own and they're running it. And I thought that, again, you don't know what's going on and there's a great mystery. And until the very end, you finally are like, okay, I get what it's going and where it's going. And they all die. No character in this film stays alive. Every character is dead. The horses live, though. The horses live. That's good. But other than that, I don't really know what other spoilers to say. Again, I thought everyone was great. I think the whole Lincoln letter thing was really great, too. I thought the conversation he has with Kurt Russell's really great about it. And then the scene with Walton Goggins at the end where, you know, we learn that it's just a lie for Samuel L. Jackson to get rides and stuff. But I thought it was great. It was just absolutely incredible. So, what you guys think of the film? If you've seen it in the roadshow version or the normal version, tell me your experiences and leave it all in the comments below. If you please like and please subscribe for more movie reviews, as well as music and television reviews. Original stuff hopefully coming soon. Raw discussions every now and again, even though right now I'm kind of slowly finishing out the year, so that stuff might continue later. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you for tuning in to ChannelBK. Peace out, guys.